Hello everyone, just a quick little video just to give my opinion on something that's happened in the news recently that I think everyone involved with Gamergate and those who are interested in freedom of speech ought to know. Now, everyone knows the story of Zoe Five Guys Burgers and Fries Quinn and her abused former lover Eron Gjoni. Well, by lover I mean boyfriend. And basically, we all know the backstory, but for those of you who don't, I'll just try and sum it up in as few words as possible. Basically, Zoe Quinn is a sort of game developer. By sort of, I mean she made one kind of flash interactive fiction game called Depression Quest, and slept around with five guys in order to get good publicity for it. One of those guys who she slept with was Ben Kuchera of Kotaku. And Eron Gjoni is the man that she cheated on. Eron Gjoni was the one who wrote and published the Zoe post, which was one of several catalysts that kicked off the Gamergate movement almost 1 year ago. And I think, as an aside to that, I will do a proper 1 year of Gamergate video as well, because I don't think during the live stream that was enough. So, that said, Zoe post hit, Gamergate sprang up a couple of days after that, and she's basically left him, or he's left her, and she put a gag order on him. It's legal, perfectly legal. He can't talk about the things that have happened to them. He can't talk about other events. But, so for a year at least, as far as I can remember, he has been on a massive battle trying to win back his freedom of speech so he can talk freely about her and what happened to him. Because, as we all know, the reason why he's not been able to talk is because he has a lot of things to say that Zoe Quinn doesn't want him to say because it will make her look bad. Now, all this has changed after several attempts by Gamergate and Eron Gjoni to get decent lawyers, to get funding, which, as in the end, in the past couple of months, has become really successful. She, rather than do it through court, she has decided that she's just going to unilaterally end the gag order, which shows that she never had a leg to stand on with it in the first place, and it was only the biased and corrupt court system that allowed her to do so, because, as we've seen in the leaked transcripts of the courts, she basically couldn't give a proper reason. She was always stammering and stuttering her words, not making a very compelling argument. She just isn't a very good speaker. I mean, I know, I'm not a brilliant speaker, but at least I can tell you my message, right, guys? So, she's just decided, okay, I can't keep this gag order on him, and rather than, leave it at that, Eron Gjoni said, no, hang on a second, this isn't over, Zoe, this is bigger than both of us, I'm going to set a precedent. And he's gone to ask for, it's something in the American court system. I'm sure Velfap can help me in the comments, but basically he's trying to set a precedent by allowing people easier access to basically not attack their gag order, but to debate it, I guess. I'm trying to think of the word, but I can't find it. Basically, he wants to make it easier so that you can get it overturned, I guess. And I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen. I'm glad that he's now got this freedom that he hasn't had for a year. He can now talk about it openly for the first time, because she has always been able to talk about him. She has been spreading the most horrible lies about him, basically saying that he was the abuser, he was the one that abused her. She didn't cheat on him. No, she didn't cheat. I mean, even though everyone had basically admitted, apart from a few guys who I think we may have got wrong in the Five Guys Burgers and Fries thing, who admitted that they slept with her, and she admitted to Eron, which he posted in the Zoe post, he had all his evidence there, that she cheated on him, and that's basically rape, because in her mind, sex with someone who isn't your partner without your partner's consent is rape. So she's a rapist in her eyes. I don't think she's a rapist, because that's not what I think rape is, but oh well, who cares? That's besides the point. So there's been a attempt to change history, and this gag order is just part of that. They want to make her look like the saint, the martyr for the feminist cause, and thankfully the charade is pretty much over now. she's basically defeated herself. She knows that she can. I think basically the amount of support that Eron has tipped in our favour. So now she realises, well, rather than go through a lengthy and expensive court case, she's going to just end the gag order because she hasn't got a leg to stand on, and it's just further proof that it was a fraud and that the court system in the Western world it's just bullshit. It's broken. But will the precedent be set? No, I don't think so. I think the court system's far too biased and sexist towards men to really, set a precedent. But if you can do it, I'm all for it. You might as well try. I mean, as Yoda says, just do it. We don't get anywhere without taking risks. So, this has been Chanman93. Like and share the video, subscribe to my channel, and until next time, I will see you all later.